At Dayton Discount Furniture, our full inventory is now available for you online. We offer over 15,000 different products. Browse everything we offer from the comfort of your own home. We offer free pickup at any of our 3 locations, or pay a small fee for delivery. Dayton Discount Furniture. The name explains itself. We'll see you online.
Special thank you to the Home Builders Association of Dayton for their support of this episode.
Today on Decoding Dayton, we're going to uncover Huffman, which is my neighborhood. I am William P. Huffman. I come from a long line of Williams. My grandfather was a William, my dad was a William, and I'm William P. Huffman. And this neighborhood, the Huffman Historic Neighborhood, is named after me. It's all because of me. Well, why was I so special? Well, in 1869, I created the 3rd Street rail line, and that's kind of a big deal. It went all the way out to Huffman Prairie, which is famous for what? The Wright brothers. How about that? In fact, the Wright brothers were on my train. They took my train back and forth to where their destination was, down to West 3rd, all the way out to Huffman Prairie, where they did their test flights. And I created this in 1869. I created the 3rd Street rail line right here. So when I created the Huffman neighborhood, I wanted a neighborhood that appealed to the masses, not just the very wealthy people, but the blue-collar workers. I wanted a neighborhood everyone could enjoy. And that's what happened. Linden Avenue for a long time was known as Millionaires Row. It was a very affluent area to be in. But there were other streets, Center Street, Ringgold, June Street, other parts of the Huffman neighborhood that weren't as affluent. And that's okay, because I wanted a spot for everyone.
We gear up and set up for our first stop, which is on Linden Avenue, where we meet up with the matriarch of the Huffman Neighborhood Association, Shirley Watson.
Decoding Dayton, take 1.
This is exciting.
This
I'm
is
excited.
great.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I am too.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this home. This home was built, you think around 1870?
Around 1870, and William Huffman owned all this land, and he decided to develop it. By 1870, houses were being built, so 1870 is about the age of our house. Do you see this metal ring right there?
Yes, right here.
That meant that they paid their taxes, and so if there was a fire, the department could put out the fire. Otherwise, if you didn't have one, it burned. This is, remember, it was a doctor's office. So if somebody would say, "Doctor, doctor, I need you because my wife is having a baby," the bedroom upstairs has the other end of this.
Okay.
And you can hear them. You can actually do it today. There's a pipe that goes all the way up.
So when I'm walking in the neighborhood after
Yeah.
I've been to DK Effect
Yeah.
and maybe had a couple beers, I'll come in and whisper sweet nothing to you and Lee. That'd be great.
Do it a little bit loud because our bedroom's over here.
Okay.
With the carriage house in the back, this is one of 50 homes in Huffman in their original condition. Shirley's home is amazing. She shows us all kind of history, her decorations, and what in the heck has Ben doing?
You know I'm a guy that loves railroads, right? William P. You know everything I did on 3rd Street rail line? Well, I am standing on an old rail line here now that comes down from Kettering, down this way, right on into the city of Dayton, through Huffman and St. Anne's and into the city. Imagine all the economic development that can come from a new bike path into the city of Dayton.
We leave the neighborhood to talk to a few local proprietors.
Man, I love the sound. Pinball.
Yeah.
These are some of my favorite games growing up. I mean,
Absolutely.
you got Galaga,
Yes.
Centipede.
All the
I
games
love
from our
Centipede, man.
from our youth, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So tell me, how'd you do this? How'd you get all these games?
Well, as you know, you're a neighbor, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I live just right down the street down there. We saw this building, had been around for many years. It wasn't doing much, had been empty for a while. I put a really low offer in on it. The guy took it, decided let's do something with it, right? So got the building, and now it's like, well, what do we do? thought a bar might be something easy to do. Well, bar probably isn't enough, so let's try to put some entertainment to it. So let's do an arcade bar. There wasn't one in Dayton like this at the time,
Right.
so let's do it. Took me a while, once I got the building, to get it to the state where I could put something in it, but after a couple years of hard work, got it turned around, got it cleaned up, new roof, you know, new floors, all that stuff, and put this arcade bar in it.
Man, I love the story of this place. But
Thank you.
You got Giannino's next door, right?
Yeah, absolutely, right next door.
Yeah, can we go see it?
Absolutely, let's go.
All right.
Giannino's has so much to offer. Pasta, chicken wings, their signature JoJo's, and their pizza, delicious. And across the street is one of the best Mexican restaurants in all of Dayton, Taqueria Mixteca, which has, in my opinion, one of the best red salsas anywhere in Dayton. We take time to talk to Paco and learn their story.
Everybody knows me as Paco. My real name is Francisco Mejia. And right here behind me is Taqueria Mixteca. Me and my family run it. We've been here for about, I want to say, roughly about 12, 13 years. I mean, the people here in Dayton are great. I mean, they got a big heart, and I mean, they just showed us just an amount of love that we didn't expect, you know? And I guess that's just one of the reasons we're here. I mean, because we just want to be here in the Huffman area and just serve good Mexican food. Taqueria actually means taco shop in English, so you know, that's probably one of the big differences, like from Tex-Mex restaurants to taqueria. Just the food that we bring is just different.
We just remembered Johnny's waiting for us on the outskirts of Huffman at the Davis-Linden building, which is an iconic building that has been the home to many businesses in Dayton since the 1800s.
I've been touring around, and now I'm meeting up with Johnny. There he is.
Yeah, well, I've been hanging out here for about 3 weeks, right on this corner.
Have you picked up a lot of stuff? Have you learned a lot in that time?
No, I haven't learned anything.
'Cause you knew it all
I've
already.
been waiting for you guys to show up.
I've been doing costume changes.
Yeah, I know. So,
What are we doing now?
well, we're gonna go take a look at the Davis-Linden building. We're gonna get up on the roof.
I love roofs.
And this is a very interesting corridor here. You look down this way, this is the old Hewitt soap factory.
Right.
Master Electric around the corner, and this all follows the railroad tracks, which is the future flight line, or the corridor to connect a lot of East Dayton communities. So this is a little bit similar in genre to Front Street.
Probably built around the same time?
This is not as
Give or
old
take?
as Front Street. So Front Street was
That's right,
canal.
because at the bottom it was, what, 1850, 1857?
Front Street's canal era. This corridor is rail era.
Ah,
All
okay,
right.
nice.
So this was originally the Davis Sewing Machine Company, and ended up, Huffy was here, made bicycles, and today this is kind of a love, work, play, create place, similar to Front Street. So we probably ought to head in, and we're going to meet Billy.
I love the name.
Billy.
Billy's a great name.
Billy is a great name.
I
and
bet he's a cool guy too.
Billy is very cool, and he's going to show us around.
All right, let's go
All
see
right?
Billy.
All right.
The little time we have with Billy, it wouldn't be a Decoding Dayton episode if we didn't check out the basement and get on the roof.
Oh, nice. So this is the door that goes to the boiler, and then our maintenance room door is right around the corner there that we'll walk in actually to go in.
Okay.
So you can, if we wanted to take a look.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, this is the front of
This
the boiler.
is awesome.
And then, like I said, back there's the old shaft with the old pile of coal and everything else.
Oh, we need flashlights for this show. We should get sponsors and have flashlight sponsors.
Well, what you need
right?
a mining. You need a mining helmet.
Mining helmets. Yes.
We also, what about like proton packs, like Ghostbusters?
Oh my goodness.
The old belt system.
Yeah, the railroad tracks that run across Linden there would come back here, and then there's a spot there that so a coal car could just drop their coal in,
Right.
and then conveyor into here.
Wow.
And then they had other belts that would take it all the way over that way. And then that was the pile of the bricks there was the old coal furnace that they had installed into the building.
And there is
Okay.
a pile of coal.
Yeah, and there's still a pile of coal here.
Well, I mean, you know, if you ever need coal, I know where to come. I mean, if someone said, I need some coal right now, I couldn't do anything with that. But now I know.
Or you could turn it into diamonds.
So this is actually an old Davis sewing machine that was manufactured here in the building.
You ought to show them how it goes in and out. That you can turn it into a piece of fine furniture.
Kind of like the old Singer sewing
Yeah.
machines. You know? I actually got another one, but it's in a locked up space that I don't have the key for. It's got a pedal and everything.
It's a great view of John's butt.
This is awesome.
This
is really good.
The very front section of the building here, that right there was the last section built. So it's got steel and concrete in between each of the floors there. That was built in 1935.
So it's fireproof construction.
Yeah, on that last section there.
So I don't recall talking about that. So the
Yeah.
last section, 1935, how many sections were there? When did it start?
First started in 1890. Started with just this first section right here, and it came around in an L shape right there. It was only 2-story to the small section of windows, and it had an A-frame roof on it.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the tour. I'm going to run around the roof. Well, that's a wrap on Huffman. You know, this neighborhood is just the way I wanted it to end up. And here it is. It looks beautiful. We have economic development happening. You have people that really care about this neighborhood, and I love that. So, William P. Huffman, signing off.
Oh, super.
Get that? Man.